Oh, good morning, you guys, and welcome to Vlogmas day. Oh, shoot. Let's go to the calendar. What day are we? 14. Vlogmas day 14. Woo!
Sleigh bells ringing, diamonds blinging, carols singing, favorite season. Sleigh bells ringing.
Oh, hey guys, good morning. So you're like, where is she today? I'm actually at my sister's house, and I just woke up because we are no longer in the orange phase in St. John where I live, and we were able to include other households in our bubble, which means I was able to visit my sister. So my daughter and I came up here last night and decided to stay the night and visit and just have some snacks and catch up because it had been a while. Sorry, it's dark. And I got to see Miss Harley. You want to say hi to the vlog? You guys met her in another vlog once. Sorry, it's really dark, but oh my gosh. Harley, get that. Oh my goodness, I know, it's snowing. We're gonna show everybody. It snowed a little bit here last night, so here's my car. I gotta clean it off. Welcome to Canada. Anyway, so I don't think it's going to be an overly exciting vlog, if I'm honest, but hence vlogging. It's just whatever's going on that day. So I'm trying to find some socks. I know that I tucked some in my purse here yesterday. I got to take my pails. I take iron every day, if you're curious. I do have very low iron. And I take steroids for my Crohn's. I take budesonide. So I'm going to take that. Also, I'm going to start my car. Welcome to Canada. You're gonna let that baby run for a good 15 minutes. And I found socks. So we're gonna get ready. Belle and I, we're actually getting ready to head back home. My sister volunteers and works at the SPCA here, so she just left for work. She's retired military as well, but she's got a job and she's going to do that. So we're heading back home to St. John. So I'll probably vlog really quickly our drive. We're gonna stop at Tim Hortons. Mama's gonna get a coffee. I know I'm getting hot coffee, like unprecedented, right? So I'm gonna go do that. I'm gonna put my socks on, pack up all of our stuff, and put you down. And then I'm gonna grab a coffee, and we'll probably grab something to eat there too. Usually if I go to Tim Hortons, I get like a everything bagel with herb and garlic cream cheese on it. I haven't gotten that in a long time though, and honestly I don't know if my guts can handle it, so we might just stick to a sesame bagel toasted with butter. That's usually a good one for me, and Miss Belle likes to get the 4-cheese bagel toasted with butter. So we're gonna go. I'm gonna get a coffee and a bagel. She's probably gonna get a hot chocolate and a bagel, and we're gonna go home and see what everybody's doing back in St. John, because I miss my babies.
Well, I've got news for you. I know you're waiting. Christmas is right here. Well, I've got news for you. I know you're waiting. Christmas is right here. Hold on, it's time for it to reappear. Well, all around me I hear children singing the songs.
All right guys, we are home. We made it. I will say I do not drink coffee out very often anymore, and I'm surprised. We'll see how this reacts, if I'm honest. But I have to show you something that I bought yesterday. So I didn't vlog yesterday when I was at my sister's, if I'm honest, because I just kind of wanted to relax and enjoy her company. Not that vlogging, I don't relax, but anyway, I want to show you something I bought at a sports store because I took my nephew there. We did a little bit of Christmas shopping and he wanted to get his mom something. So while we're standing in line, I was like, I just literally had like angels were singing. It was all of the above. If you guys are OGs and you've been following me for a little while, for about a year, if you've been following me for a year, because I've been here for a year now, then you would know what this is. So I always drank my iced coffee out of this, or even a hot coffee, but the lid is missing. And thank you, a lot of you have told me I can go to Bass Pro Shops and Cabela's and that they sell replacements. So I'm definitely gonna get a replacement. But in the meantime, I also found something else, because sometimes I like to have a Diet Coke, or I drink a twisted tea. Yes, sometimes I drink alcohol, and I can't, it's hard to tell what it is right now, so I'm gonna insert a picture of what it actually is, but it's called the Yeti Rambler Coaster. I don't know, but basically you put your can in it and all right, let's have a demonstration. This comes off and you put the can in there and then you put this on it so the can doesn't come out, and this keeps your can cold.
Come on!
Like even just for pop, and you can fit a bottle. You think there's certain bottles of water will fit in here and a beer bottle. I don't drink beer, but if you did, and it's turquoise, I don't know. Okay, it seemed a lot more exciting before I started explaining it to you guys. I was all like, they're not gonna believe it when they see this. Anyway, I'm just picking up. We're getting into the darkness. I won't sing this time. Jamie just took his 2 boys out for breakfast. He asked if Belle and I wanted to go. We just got back from a big drive and we just had takeout or Tim Hortons. So he's gone out for breakfast with the boys. My oldest stepdaughter is at a sleepover. Miss Belle is catching up on her anime. She is obsessed with anime. Do your kids watch anime? If so, did you get them a subscription to Crunchyroll? That's an app where they can stream tons and tons of anime, kind of like Netflix, only it's just anime. So I did get that for her because she does love it. Her dad is really into video games and he's a member of the 501st, if you guys know what that is, with Star Wars and stuff. And when we were married, we went to like big comic book conventions and all that stuff. Anyway, she's following a little bit suit because he used to go to anime conventions too, and now she's really getting into it, so I like it. I mean, whatever, follow your heart, follow your passion, whatever it is. I personally do not like comics and anime or video games, but I'm always very supportive. And my eye's so itchy, you guys. Maybe it's because I have like 6 days worth of mascara on there, if I'm being honest. Anyway. What we're gonna do now, while I have a little bit of time to myself, we're gonna cozy up next to my Christmas tree and tell my dogs to stop it. Hey, alert, can you stop? Yeah, love you. Okay. We're gonna cozy up next to my Christmas tree, and Lianne over at Simply Enjoying Life, I adore her channel. Like you guys say, sometimes it feels like when you watch my channel, like you're just sitting in the living room with me having a coffee and chatting. And I kind of feel like that too. It's the only way I can talk to myself, because right now I'm looking at me. Hey, what's up, girl? I'm basically talking to myself, but I imagine, I'm sorry, my nose is running. It's a lot. I have a lot going on today. Anyway, so I love her. Watching her channel is so relaxing. She's so silly and goofy, and she's like, I'm not editing any of this out. This is my reality, and good for her. We got the news going on. And anyway, she did a Christmas tag video where you answer some questions about Christmas. So that's primarily what this vlog is gonna be, because I was like,
what am I gonna post tomorrow? I'm not gonna have a lot of time and a lot of content to vlog.
So I said, Lianne, she said she didn't tag anyone specifically because she didn't want to put any pressure on anyone to have to do it. So immediately I was her first comment and I said, perfect, you just gave me an idea for my video for Monday. She's like, yay, I wanted to tag you, but I didn't want to pressure you. So inadvertently she tagged me, and I will inadvertently tag other people as well. But I'm going to answer a list of questions all about Christmas that I'm going to list down below in the description box, and I'm just going to kind of answer them off the cuff because honestly I haven't looked at them yet. So I'm going to quickly write them down, so I'll have like a 5-minute head start on answering them, but we're going to do that. So I'm going to set you guys up and answer some fun questions about Christmas. All right, so I'm actually not going to write them down. I'm going to open up my laptop and bring up Lianne's video and then look at her questions in her description box. That way it's like super spontaneous.
My channel, welcome back to another day of Vlogmas. If you are new here, hello, my name is
Like she's
Lianne.
so stinking cute.
I would just do a little like Christmas tag thing.
Hi.
Some questions about Christmas.
All right, Christmas tag questions. I think there's like 10 questions, so here we go. What is the best present you've ever received? Ew, that's a hard one. I will say the most memorable Christmas gift that I ever received was when I was a little girl, and my mom still says that it was literally our worst Christmas ever, and it is my most memorable Christmas. So, you know, it's funny, right? Money does not make you happy. Anyway, PSA. Basically, she had a friend make bunk beds for my Cabbage Patch dolls, and they were amazing. And I think I was very young. Like, I want to say I was like 7 or 8 even, I was maybe even younger than that. And I could fit in them because they were substantial enough, and they were made out of wood, and they were stained, and my mom knit the blankets and the pillowcases for little pillows. She made me little pillows. Like, she made me little pillows. She knit me little blankets. Like, it still actually makes me pretty emotional because I know how hard it was for her and how important it was for her, for us to feel special and for her to make Christmas special for us. Like, literally, my mom must be exhausted. Like, you must be tired. I feel like she has literally strived her whole life to just make every moment as special as it could, and it was. And thank you, because here I am at 40, and I still remember those bunk beds, and I still remember all of the bedding that she knit for me. Amazing. Definitely the best gift I've ever gotten. Okay, what is your favorite thing about Christmas? That's easy. It's literally the 30 days leading up to Christmas. Honestly, if I'm honest, Christmas Day is probably so depressing. I get so sad on Christmas Day. Do you know what I mean? Especially when the gifts are open. It's like it's over. It's almost like I'm sad it's over, but it's, I don't know, like, it's the buildup. And this year it's Vlogmas. It's all of those things. Like, it's just made me have this much more of the spirit. So it's the spirit of Christmas. Do you know what I mean? It's absolutely not the gifts. And yes, I did a video what I got my kids for Christmas, and I'm about to post a ginormous Costco Christmas gift haul tomorrow. And I just post, you know, it looks like I'm spending a lot of money. I also budget for that. You know what I mean? I knew I was going to have a video coming. I just don't want people to think I'm frivolously like, I'm not loaded. Let's just be clear about that. We plan and we budget for this time of year when we know it's coming, and these are the things we want to do. If we couldn't budget, I would still love it. I would still be happy this time of year. Do you know what I mean? It's literally about the spirit, and it's about the kindness and the willingness that people seem to have to give more and to just be more considerate of their neighbor. Do you know what I mean? It's hopefully Christmas is bringing that out of people. And I think this year with COVID, we just really needed the spirit of Christmas. Let's just be clear. Oh. When do you start getting excited for Christmas? Well, about 30 days prior to. What is a funny Christmas memory of yours? I don't have a funny Christmas memory. I don't think, like, I'm horrible at that, like remembering something embarrassing that happened with something funny. Like, I can't, but I can remember a Christmas a few years ago. We didn't have any power for like 5 days. And in New Brunswick, Canada at the time, we had a massive snowstorm and an ice storm, and that's what knocked our power out. So it was cold, and my mom and I were wrapping gifts on Christmas Eve in my cold PMQ, which is military housing. It was a lot, but you know what? Like, it was just a reminder to me why I love Christmas. You know, if anything, I still remember being up in my daughter's bedroom with my mom wrapping these presents, like shivering but laughing our butts off and being like, wow, you know what, we're getting it done, we're doing what we need to do for these kids to make sure they have a good Christmas. And we did. It was funny. I don't know, that's just something that sticks out in my head. It's not funny, but like, it's memorable. A real or a fake tree? I like the idea of a real tree, and I think what she said in her video was she likes the smells and all of that about a real tree. Yeah, she said she likes to burn like candles, like pine smelling candles, and Jamie does that. He's the candle connoisseur here. He's the Scentsy man. Like, I actually just started selling Scentsy. I don't sell Scentsy, but we buy so much that I decided, hey, you know what? I might as well buy it from myself if I'm gonna be consuming so much of the product. So he makes sure he buys a lot of those wintry smells. But honestly, I like having my tree up for a good 6 weeks, so I couldn't really have a real tree. So you kind of sacrifice one for the other. Do you like to stay in your PJs or dress up for Christmas? I mean, you guys have been following me for a while. PJs. What is your favorite Christmas meal, treat, or both? I mean, I think not obviously actually, because a lot of people have different Christmas traditions, but it's just a turkey dinner. It's like literally when I was 17, and I just shared my story time video talking about, I have a lot of abdominal issues, and it really started when I was 17 and my appendix ruptured. Anyway, I was in the hospital, and my mom still says to this date, all I kept saying is, I want a turkey dinner. I was just craving a turkey dinner. And I think I still have that craving to this day. So I'm like, cranberry sauce, I mean, I'll eat real sauce, but I'm talking jelly from a can, you know, mashed potatoes, gravy, and turkey and stuffing and stovetop stuffing. You know, don't get fancy on me. That's probably my favorite thing. And honestly, back when I could eat dessert, because I do have Crohn's and my weight loss surgery and stuff, I'm pretty limited on especially sweets. Food, I don't do a lot of grease or fat. And with desserts, if they're high in sugar, it's very difficult for me to process that. But back in the day, it was just apple pie and vanilla ice cream. That was literally my favorite dessert of all time. So whether it's Christmas, don't matter. Have you ever made a snowman? I mean, come on. I'm from the East Coast in New Brunswick. We have made snowmen families, snow women, snow soldiers. We've just made them all. This one was funny. So it says, as a kid, did a sibling ever receive a present that you wish you had gotten? No, I just had my older sister. There's 7 years between us. So I would say we were just always at different phases of life. So it was never a competition. Like Beth and I were never, my sister's name is Elizabeth Ann, actually, if you're curious. So we've always called her Beth Ann. And yeah, I've never been jealous of her for anything. I mean, if I'm going to be completely honest, the only thing I've ever been jealous of my sister for was her passion and determination. You know, since she was 3 years old, she was going to be in the army, and she did. She's always known what she wanted to do, and that is something I've been jealous. But as far as like receiving things, I can say, I mean, I'm just sitting here trying to think, and I'm really thinking hard in my heart. I don't envy, and I don't feel jealous of people for things. And I've come a long way from envying people's lives, because if nothing else, you realize as you get older, it's seldom as it seems. So there is nobody's life that I envy. I am always just happy for people. That sounds so stinking cheesy. Like, okay, sure, girl. No, it does me nothing. It does me nothing to wish that I had something that someone else had. If I want what someone else has, I will say, I'm going to get that someday. That's going to be wicked. I'm happy they have it now, and someday I'm gonna have it too. You know, that's all you can do. So no, even as a kid, I was never like, I wish I had that. Maybe if I had a sibling closer in age, but like I said, she was older. So, you know, she was getting cassette players, and I don't know, I was getting a popple. Do you guys remember popples? All right. So the very last question says, what are you doing for the holidays this year? That feels like a touchy subject. So let's get into a little bit of a conversation. So I know in the US, and that's honestly, I know that I have viewers from all over the world. I love you. I know I have a lot in Australia, in the UK, and I love it. I know I reference the US often. I guess it's just because it's right next door, and it's just what I think about. And with COVID, those are the primary updates that I'm getting. So I'm just kind of saying, you know, I know that my subscribers in the US are struggling right now. There's a lot of pressure on like, don't have family, don't get together, don't do all of that. With us here, where I live in New Brunswick, we had New Brunswick, Newfoundland, PEI, and Nova Scotia, we had a bubble. We were all encompassed in this Atlantic bubble, and we were supposed to be able to travel amongst each other through the provinces. We stopped it at Ontario. Nobody from Ontario could come in without self-isolating for 14 days. They shut that bubble down about a month and a half ago when the COVID cases started to rise. So now every province for itself kind of thing, which kind of makes me sad, because I thought the whole point of the bubble was, if nothing else, we can keep it contained within the Atlantic provinces. Do you know what I mean? And I guess I'm just sad about that, because now I don't get to see my mom for Christmas. So my plans for the holidays are to try really hard to compose myself and not lose my on Christmas Day, because it'll be the first Christmas season I don't spend with my mom. So, okay, I know there's people going through way worse. You know, people are losing, people are dying. I'm just relating what's happening to me right now. And that is, my mom is everything to me, like literally everything, you know, everything. And I say, whatever my childhood, whatever, right now, she's one of my best friends, and she's one of the most important people in my life. And the fact that she's going to be alone for Christmas makes me upset. She's not alone. Let's be clear. She has my dad. But, you know, as a mom with a daughter, I get it. You want your girls, you want your family, you want your kids. Like, it's just not the same. So I feel good knowing that I'm here. My sister is in New Brunswick. So the plan right now is that my sister and my nephew are going to be coming to my house for Christmas dinner with my family, my in-laws, my my spouse's mom and his stepfather are going to be coming here for a Christmas dinner, and we'll have all of our kids here. So we're still going to have a beautiful family day. There's just going to be, it's going to be missing something. Typically, if by some miracle our premier decides to open the border, Mr. Higgs, if you're watching this, I'm gonna be a good girl. I'll be a good girl, stay at my mom's. I would go there on Christmas Day. Belle and I would wake up here, open our gifts, and then we load the car, if not the night before, and we hop in and we drive to the 4 hours to my mom's house. And then we go do our Christmas there, spend the night, and then Belle goes to her dad's on Boxing Day. That's our typical Christmas, because her dad lives in Nova Scotia as well. So she will not see her dad either. I will not see my mom, so we're kind of bummed out a little bit. We're trying not to obsess about it though, right? I talk about that all the time. Focus on the things you want, focus on the positive. Don't obsess about the things you can't. So you know what? I have been very focused on, I'm excited. This is gonna be the first time we get to host a Christmas dinner, and my sister and my nephew are coming. I'm focusing on all the positive things. That's all I can do at this point. It does nothing to obsess about things I cannot control. It's so easy to do it though, right? It is literally so easy to just be like,
Oh, this sucks. My life sucks. This always happens to me. Why do I always have this? Why do I always have this luck? These things always happen to me. Murphy's Law.
I am still training myself not to say those things and think those things, but it is just inbred and it is ingrained in us to think that way all the time. And I'm asking you to make a conscious effort to not think that way. I had this talk with my sister last night. We're talking about finances and money. And I said, you know, when I first met Jamie and we would talk about budgeting and he would get really worked up. He's like, stop. He's like, you're stressing me out. I said, I can't help it. I'm a planner. I'm a Virgo. I need to know what's happening all the time. I need to know where the money's coming from, when the money's going to be going, who needs the money. Like, that's just how I am. I was going to be an accountant. You know, I took advanced accounting in university. It's just what I wanted to do. I'm a planner. He's a fly by the seat of his pants and having faith that it's just going to work out. And my mom used to say, she still says, my dad says it too, it's going to work out. Yeah, it's going to work out because the wives and the moms figure it out. We're in the background working it out. Who do you think is working it out? There's some truth to that, but somewhere in the middle, in the last few years, I have taken a shift with him, and he has taken one with me, in a sense that he understands that I just like knowing. It's not because I think it's not going to be there. I just like to plan things out. So I budget every month. I have it written out, what needs to be paid and all of that. I'm very, very, very meticulous with it. But I'm not worried about it. I'm not obsessed. I'm not checking our bank account every day. I really and truly believe it's going to work out. And let me just tell you, something happened in the last couple days that things worked out. Things worked out. I had the most successful month on YouTube last month I have ever had. I've only been on YouTube for a year. I got monetized halfway through July. And last month I cleared over $500. For me, that's a big deal. That's a big deal. I don't do this to make money. I don't do this for a career. I get a pension. I am very well compensated to not work right now. So don't worry. But I'm saying the fact that I found something that I love to do, that I love you guys, and I love to do this, and I'm actually being compensated financially to do it, that's a bonus. And you know why that's happening? Because it was never a worry. I wasn't like, oh, I can't believe I'm doing this and I'm not making anything. I hope I make money. I really hope I make something from these videos. What are my stats? I'm not looking at that. I'm not obsessing about it. I just believe, I'm like, this is so awesome. This is so awesome. I am pumping out videos. I'm liking what I'm doing. And you know what? I can't wait. I can't wait to see what's going to come next month. I can't wait. I am so stinking psyched to see what my revenue is going to be for Vlogmas for December. And it's not like I'm like, yeah, how much money am I going to make? It's just fun. And I'm going to tell you guys, I'm full disclosure. You guys know that. I'm not like, I'm posting that big Costco gift haul tomorrow. And even in the thing, I said, FYI, I bought this with my YouTube revenue from last month. So I'm not sitting here flexing and trying to be like, look how much money I spent. I'm just being completely honest. I got that money. So I'm like, I'm going to go have fun at Costco with it. It's what I do because you know what? I have faith that more is coming. You know, I don't squirrel it away. I'm not a good saver. I'm going to be honest with you. I just don't. And it's just because I don't think I need to. I know more is coming. I don't need to know where it's coming from or how it's coming here or who's gonna give it to me. I don't need to know. I just believe. Anyway, I sound like a psychopath. And even last night talking to my sister, I said, I know you guys think I'm crazy. People think Jamie and I are crazy. But since we have really incorporated the secret into our belief system, into our lives, into our perception, into, you know, when I start to spin out, when I'm like, oh, why is this? Oh, yesterday was happening to me again, guys. I was having a problem with my laptop. One of my videos wasn't uploading. So I'm a Virgo, and if things don't go my way and just right, I cry and I break down and I want to punch the wall. That's what I do, and I've done it, and I'll probably do it again. I'm not perfect. But yesterday, that's what happened. I closed my laptop, I put it down, I looked at Belle, I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna try one more time. So I pushed the button, I said, now I'm gonna go have a bath. I'm not even gonna think about it anymore. If it's meant to happen, it's gonna happen. I came out of the bath and the video was done. It exported and everything was fine. As soon as I shifted my energy, as soon as I shifted my mindset, my train of thought, it worked out. I don't even know what happened. And I said that the other day when I told you guys I was having a bad day. I was even on my Insta story, if you guys saw it. I was like, oh my God. I said, when you just spend 2 hours editing a video, then you spend 2 hours troubleshooting because you cannot get it to export, even though it's like one of the best videos you've ever created, and you cannot believe that it is not gonna work. I deleted it. I deleted the library. I deleted all of my work, and I was devastated. I cried. I had a drink. I'm not gonna lie. It was really hard on me to process. And then I just was like, I have to go to bed. I medicated. I did everything I needed to do. I was like, I'm just gonna wake up and tomorrow's just gonna be a better day. I'm not even sure how I'm gonna fix this. I just know that when I wake up tomorrow, I'm gonna start over and we're gonna start right. The next day, I edited and uploaded 3 videos. I filmed 2 videos, okay? That was the day that I filmed my story time video. I edited and uploaded 3 videos and filmed 2. Like, what in the heck? I went from like, oh my God, I'm not gonna be able to do Vlogmas. Everything is gonna crash. Of course, the 1 month I wanna post every month, my computer's not working and everything's going wrong. To waking up the next day with a new mind, a new head, super productive, and everything worked out the way it was supposed to work out. I don't know what to tell you. I just really believe that. And sometimes I go off on these tangents and I just want everyone to use it. It's like having something that you know works and nobody listens. I don't even know. It doesn't even. So I'm going to say right here, I have talked to you guys a lot, or actually I haven't talked a lot, but I mentioned in passing, you know, I grew up in a very Christian household. We were Catholic. We went to church every Sunday. You know, I did my communion, my first communion. I was confirmed. I did everything. You know, I was married in a Catholic church. We took marriage courses. You know, I had to be approved by the priest to get married. It was a big deal. And there was a shift in my life where it's not that I stopped believing. I just shifted. I can't explain it. And I just believe in a powerful energy, whether it's God, the universe, I just respect it and I believe it. And I'm telling you, I feel it in my being. If it's God and he's in me, then it feels incredible. If it's the universe, that feels amazing too. Like right now, my heart's gonna explode just talking about this to you guys. I can't explain it. I cannot explain it. It's just knowing. It's knowing. It's just knowing that you have the power and the energy is literally beaming out of you, and everything you're emitting, the universe is absorbing and giving it back to you. That's a pretty powerful sensation when you realize that it works and that you can use it for you and your family. I don't know. It's a good feeling. So I'm going to stop. That's literally not even what this whole thing was supposed to be about, but I knew it would turn into a little bit of an intro vlog, and then it would just be, us randomly talking. Also, if you notice that the audio just changed, I just looked down and realized that my mic wasn't plugged in for the second half of that speech. We're like, blah, blah, blah. And mainly Jamie called, and when he calls, I have to unplug my mic. Anyway, that was it. So that's all. I'm not gonna go on much more about this. I am gonna tell you that I got a crock pot. It's gonna be in my she's watching anime, and it must be the funniest thing on the planet because she just randomly starts laughing, and I'm like, is she laughing at me? Anime's not that funny, is it? Anyway, so I bought this crock pot on my Costco gift haul. Like I said, we buy ourselves things. Guys, it was only $60 at Costco. Like, I almost pooped my pants. I was so excited. The reason I'm excited, and yes, I have a crock pot. My mom gave it to me, but it does burn a lot. Not as bad as my old crock pot did. This is still a crock pot brand, but you can manually adjust the temperature and the time, and that's what I wanted. You know, if I want to cook something on low for 4 hours because I don't want it to be high, or I just want to keep something warm, you know, whatever. I just wanted it to be adjustable, so I'm psyched. My mom bought me an Instant Pot. I'll disclose everything in the video, but it's very exciting. Anyway, you guys, so I think that's going to be it for this part of the vlog because I just kind of wanted to do the Christmas tag, touch base with you guys, see what's going on. There's not a lot to be done. It is Sunday. This will be Monday, so I'm actually pretty caught up when it comes to Vlogmas. Bye. Anyway, guys, that's it. I think I might even do a little bit of an evening vlog tonight. Jamie has to shave my undercut because I wasn't able to make my hair appointment because my back went out. So I think we might actually vlog this evening and show you guys that, and I'll do a little mini one and post that on Wednesday. Anyway, that's it, guys. Take care. I hope you enjoy this very random vlog tag, and I will see all of you in Vlogmas day 15 tomorrow in my Costco Christmas haul. Okay, love you. Bye. Aw, there's nobody here to say bye with me. Bye, Charlie.